Good morning, lords and ladies. Welcome to another exciting, fun-filled week here at PW Schools, coming to you live from my school. Today, we're going to introduce you to another new person, and that is Bob Ross. Bob Ross is from PBS, a show called Joy of Painting. He is the painter that painted Happy Little Trees. He had a half-hour program. He'd start with a blank easel, and by the end, he'd have this beautiful landscape, and you just watch him paint it. It was the most amazing thing. It's one of the most relaxing things you can do to watch one episode of Joy of Painting. So if you ever get a chance to see that or Google it, the dude looks super freaky hippie, but I think he served in the Vietnam War, came home, just decided he was done with conflict, and decided to make the most peaceful program I've ever seen in my life. So if you get a chance to watch Joy of Painting, Google it or whatever. Super cool dude. All right, let's talk about today's assignment. You're going to make a map. And the reason you're going to do that is because maps are historical accounts. And if you remember from last week, a historical account is a permanent record of what a person or group of people experienced at a historical event. Now, that historical event might be 9/11 or World War II or the Great Depression or the stock market crash, whatever. Or it might be an exploration, or a historical event could be the making of a map. An explorer brings a map maker with them, and they make a map of what they found. That's actually a historical event. The map itself then becomes a historical account. And maps can tell us so much more than where things are, historically speaking. So here's a website of different maps of the world in history. And this one's kind of cool because you can see like a bunch of different forces from their mythology. But this is what the people at the time, Ptolemaic world, which means this is from ancient Greece, this is what they thought the world existed of. Okay? And you can see here, this is actually the Mediterranean Sea. They knew of Africa, they knew of Europe. They didn't know much else. These are roads that they knew, but they didn't know what was over there. Okay? So this is a long, long time ago. And as we go through history, you see the map getting a little bit more accurate, but still missing some stuff. For instance, Africa, Europe, Asia, and a theoretical America, but you can see it's in the wrong place, or that's just South America without North America. Still no concept of the world being round. And then we get forward and we see, well, they know North America is here, but they really don't know what it's shaped like. They haven't figured it out yet. They know South America's there, but man, are they off on the shape of that. But look, they've explored Asia, Europe, and Africa, so they're really specific and correct over here, and they've even got cities in the right places and everything. So as we look at these maps, we can learn what they knew. We can learn what they've explored. We can learn from the language. You know, who's doing the exploring? In this case, probably the Romans, because, you know, that's Latin. So our maps can tell us a heck of a lot more than just where something is. As a matter of fact, if you look at these maps, they're actually not very helpful in finding out where something is because they're wrong. But they represent what they knew at the time, and they represent everything that they could tell us. And the people from the time period could actually use this map because for them it was accurate. It told them what they needed to know, but obviously now we know so much more. So you go forward in history and you start to see when they start figuring this out. Now you'll notice this time for the first time we have the concept of a round world. Look how much closer South and North America are accurate. Okay, look how extremely accurate the Eastern Hemisphere is. They've even got an Antarctica on there. Okay, sorry, Antarctica's in the South. Antarctica. Okay, so we see, and now of course we get to modern day, and we have very, very accurate maps with the different political borders, and then we can even start playing with it, and we can have, you know, which religion is where in the world, and that's a map. Okay, that map has nothing to do with where things are located. It has to do with who practices what religion. So this is also a historical record of this date in time, who practiced what religion. Okay, and if we blew it up, you'd be able to see there's even some religions on there that are not very common in the world today. Okay, so maps are more than where to find something. That's what we all think of them now. And as a matter of fact, with Google Maps, the world really is unlocked for us. But we are going to talk about maps as historical records. And what I want you to do today, and there's more in this on the actual Flipgrid, is this is posted in the in your weekly plan. But you're going to go to Flipgrid, and you're going to, and watch this video, it's going to explain it. You're actually going to draw a map of PW, and your accuracy, be as accurate as you can, but you're not being graded on your accuracy. You're being graded on getting it done and being authentic, and doing your best. But you're going to make a map of PW, and then you're actually going to create a video, and you're going to upload it to Flipgrid, and the video is just going to be explaining your map. Okay. Now be aware, we're going to be using everybody's videos in the future, so you know, be kind of professional and make sure you do a nice job on it. Oh look, there's me. Wait. Hi, how you doing there, handsome? So make sure you do a nice job, because and be professional, because we're going to be using everybody's videos. Okay. So show me what you learned of what you remember of PW and make a map. And the whole point is to find out what you know, because that becomes a historical record. A historical record of what you remember of PW schools for the 9 days you were here or something like that. So upload it to Flipgrid. I don't know how to use the camera on your Chromebooks. I've never had a Chromebook before. As a matter of fact, I don't know how to upload a video here because it walked me through it. So I think when you click on the link, it's going to make it really easy for you to upload the video. So you record the video first. It might even give you the option to record right on here. I've never used Flipgrid from the student side before. So check out Flipgrid. Record a great video, put it on here, and that's going to be what you're graded on today. As always, email me if you have any questions, and that's going to be it for today. Have a good one, guys.